Just like that, the Teddy decorations are gone.
Yeah, the Teddy NOE Christmas decorations are back, and now it's back to us decorating the studio.
You got like
beers.
so many cans of beer on the table here,
well,
Kinsman.
Hey.
You're looking like someone who needs to be a refreshment.
Refreshment. Still on holiday mode here.
You're always on holiday mode.
Got to drink the beer.
When does work mode start? So happy New Year. Do you remember Joanne corrected you? She says happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's not years.
Yeah.
We're showcasing a year.
Okay.
As we say goodbye to 2023.
But I'm with
2024.
Julie. See, I'm with Julie. Happy New Year's. I think that sounds better. So
Happy New Year.
how was everyone's New Year? Did you get jiggy with it? Did you go out? Did you fall asleep on the couch at 9:15
we watched
p.m.?
Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve.
Rockin'
That's
time
what
there,
we were walking.
Kinsman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drinking wine and
Asleep by
having snacks.
4:15
No, we stayed up to
p.m.
about 2, maybe 2 a.m.
I don't know.
I
would have to see the video surveillance.
But after the ball drops, you're like,
Yeah.
do we hang around for the LA portion of that Dick Clark? You're like, no, okay. You're like, okay, this is boring now.
So
We tuned it out.
I watched. So if anyone wasn't out having an amazing night, maybe you're at Albert and Lisa's Stag and Do. Maybe
Yes.
you're at the NOE had a bash going on. A lot
They
of
celebrated Jason Dennis's birthday inside that party. It was a hidden birthday within that
But
one.
here's the thing. So if you did, and I stayed at home too, though I wound up drinking a bottle of champagne.
You're on baby watch. Right now.
I have an update about that too, Kinsman. But yes, I'm on baby watch. So here's the thing. So the ball dropping in New York City, which is a bucket list item for me.
And it's 12 feet in diameter. We learned that from trivia night.
Okay, now that the boring facts are out of the way, I want to tell you about the interesting
And
stuff.
the first one was made of wood in 1907.
If you really want to be in front of line, I was watching a few TikTok videos. First of all, people get there at about 5 a.m.
Yeah, 5 or 6 a.m. So when you're seeing them on the broadcast, leaning up against the fence, and you're probably saying the same stat that I figured out too.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's like when I went to go see the Raptors at Jurassic Park, but this is much, much bigger. You can't leave the line for anything. Food, water.
Without losing your spot in line.
Or you lose your spot, or going to the washroom. So everyone there wears a diaper. Now, would you wear a diaper to watch the ball drop front row?
No.
No.
I would not wear a diaper.
No.
You're wearing a diaper, or you're pissing your pants, or you've got one hell of a bladder.
Is there anything you would wear a diaper for to see live front row? Anything? The Leafs were going to
win the Stanley Cup
in Game 7.
That's right. I had to either piss my pants or watch the tying goal or the overtime winning goal.
Yeah.
I would piss my pants for that.
Okay, so
to watch the Leafs win the cup.
So you do have me. It's the Bills winning the Super Bowl.
I don't have any morals when it comes to the Leafs winning the cup.
If the Bills can win one playoff game, I'll wear 6 diapers.
Hey, that's this Sunday.
Well, it's
not a playoff
yet,
game, but they need to win to get in.
Win and in, yes. Yeah. So, which is good news because it relates me to my next news. So, we're going to the hospital next Tuesday, and Terry's going to be induced next Wednesday. And I'm like, thanks, Doc, because we're in the middle of the playoffs here at the NFL. Let's not have a Sunday induction.
People waving to us.
They're waving
on
to us.
Third Ave.
That's right.
Coming from the Broadway.
There they are. That's
Look at
right.
that. There's chivalry not dead. Look, she's opening the door for her.
He's such a stalker there, Kinsman.
Stalking our people.
See, Tracy said she would wear a diaper. Well, if you keep dating Mark, he'll be wearing a diaper on the couch in about 3 years. So
in 3 years.
Your wish is going to come true there, Tracy. I'm not far after. Okay, so yes. So the baby's coming next Wednesday, so you're going to have to be without me next Tuesday and Wednesday for sure.
Tuesday, Wednesday, guest hosts. We're going to see if your big boy will be in here.
Yeah, that's right.
See if we can get Austin in here, maybe a Rick Lemieux.
Okay. So you're going to have a guest host, and we'll see what type of live streaming we can do over there. See, the doctors okayed me, but Terry hasn't approved me yet.
No, you can't approve a live stream birth from TDH.
Well, no, the doctors approved me. They had a spot for my tripod last night.
Did they?
Yeah. So, but Terry's not game, so... what's Rochelle say? Can you scroll over there, Ronnie?
What's Rochelle saying there? She says, you can promise the Leafs $1 million and they will still lose.
Yes, that's right.
Yes, they just got rid of Samsonov.
Samson.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
Well,
on waivers.
Don't bore everyone in 2024 with your Leafs.
That's my Leaf stats.
Look, you
Well,
are.
yeah, Samsonov not having a good 2024.
So Glenn, you know our good man Glenn, he's 3 comments down.
Yeah, where's Glenn?
Glenn is the one that donated all that awesome memorabilia, by the way, to Feed a Family.
Well, let's bring him on.
He's offering to fill in there.
All right,
Kinsman.
Glenn, you can be my co-host for the show.
There we
And
go.
We'll talk your paraphernalia. Maybe he's got
right.
some other
This is how we-
cool things. This is how we roll here.
This is how we find
on
co-hosts.
a live show.
We go on and beg.
That's it. Those we're going to ask the ladies out there. They hopped into their
Yeah,
SUV
that's right.
there.
Yeah, so I'm going to be gone next Tuesday and Wednesday for sure. And so I trust I'll be in good hands here. Now I feel better because Glenn's coming in.
Yeah, Glenn's a good guy.
Glenn's an awesome.
Two Ajax natives
Ajax
on the show. Yes, that's our tie. We found out we're born in the same hometown.
You guys can do a video. What's up in the community in Ajax?
In Ajax.
You're gonna start sounding like Rosin Mocha if you do that.
That's right. You remember Food City in Ajax?
Yeah. But we hope everyone had a beautiful New Year's, no matter how you spent it. Kinsman and I were at separate homes. Kinsman don't come to my house. I'm too much of an animal for him now.
Too much of an animal.
Many
after
diapers.
that bachelor party.
I haven't seen you since the bachelor party.
Well, that's it. My liver's still hanging out somewhere. That was a rough night.
Yes, it was quite the night. You guys treated me well. Joanne's posted Team Canada is eliminated from the juniors.
Yeah, we lost to Chechnya today, 3-2.
So is
Final 11 seconds. That's I think that's the first time in a long time that we've lost in the quarterfinals.
So explain to me, Chechnya, is that the country, the Czech part of the old Czechoslovakia? Is that what Chechnya
I think
is?
it's the remnants of that separation.
So they're a good hockey country, so there's no
They
shame.
are.
Yeah.
And again, Canada, I think Canada goes into these tournaments thinking that they're the powerhouse,
Yeah.
the end all of all hockey teams, but there's a lot of good talent out there.
That's right. Okay.
And, Chechnya proved that with the last 11 seconds. You could hear a pin drop when they did the pan across, the stands. All the Canadian fans crying, and of course Chechnya probably, saying, "Hey, let's beat Canada for the first time in forever." I
don't know. Canada has not been as good in hockey as you think they have been in the last 10 years.
No.
Other countries have surpassed them. So,
well, again, you put Canada on, every dressing room board talk, coach saying, "Let's beat Canada." That's their mission, and again, they're starting to catch up.
they've caught up. Yeah. Jamie, for a joke, how many kids you need? Well, I'm trying to convince Terry for 3 or 4 more, but she's putting the brakes on me there, Kinsman.
Yeah, you're going to
She's
get
putting the brakes
good
on
old
me
snippet in 2024.
Yeah, because I said if we hurry up, we can have another one, 2 in 2024, but she's put the brakes on me, I think, for now. But yeah, we're all set to go. We're that maternity ward at the TDH. They're awesome people up there, by the way. First class. I'm going to be the next Nick Cannon. Yeah, that's right. My friends actually already called me that.
The Nick Cannon of Timmins OM.
I don't know if that's a good or bad.
No, is that something to be bragging about? But I will say this: your induced date next week, the 10th, is Ethan's birthday.
They're going to be
they're going to be sharing birthdays.
Sharing a birthday.
Yeah, my big guy.
Well, when they go. Well, this is a girl. I don't know if I want them partying together when those Kinsman boys got wild hands when they get older,
Yeah, that's it.
He can go party with Hudson, but the Kinsman boys and their charm and their hands, I don't know. I want them around my daughter.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
You're
going to be putting the 12 gauge at the door.
Yeah. They're real charmers.
As of next Tuesday.
Boys. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we're back at it. A final shout out to Teddy, who came. And now, isn't he a godsend? He came in here and he packaged everything.
He packaged everything up. We helped load it down the street, and again, he's he's awesome. And again, there's nothing bad we can say about Teddy. And again, providing us his donations, and again, a nice tribute for his dad. Passed away earlier last year.
Yeah, so we asked him if he has any Valentine stuff, but he's not into Cupid. So anyone in the Cupid
we said,
out
what's the next the next decor here? Yeah. Well, he goes, how about beer cans? So here we are.
Beer can. Well, that was beer can. That was your decorating idea.
I'm drinking one of the decorations. This isn't a
That's
prop.
So New Year's resolutions. Did you make one? Have you broken it? Are you sticking
No, I
with
haven't broken it yet.
Well,
No.
did you make one?
Well, no. We just continue on.
Oh, well, how
Continue on a good
How can you not break
2023.
something if you didn't make it? Yeah.
Well, last year was a good year, so
Yeah.
we're continuing where we left off last year into 2024.
So if you saw some of the CNN coverage on New Year's Eve,
I didn't see any.
Okay, so the Anderson Cooper coverage, it is great, by the way. They asked Nicki Minaj. You know who Nicki Minaj is?
Yeah.
Okay, they asked her what her New Year's resolution was.
And what was her New Year's resolution?
If you never saw it, it was the best resolution ever. Nicki Minaj's New Year's resolution was keep putting her foot on those bitches' necks. That was her resolution.
Crushing her competition. Well, hey, you got to be optimistic. As they say, you gotta go after it, and you got to tell people your resolutions to stay accountable.
That's the next.
Everybody will remember that quote.
That's
from
the
Nicki
next
Minaj.
logo on her T-shirt, by the way. Nicki Minaj.
Keep your foot on their necks.
Joanne says she's going to be divorced and single and ready to mingle. That's her resolution. Pulp culture, you really gotta showcase tonight.
Got to showcase
That you
tonight,
know
so we'll see
things.
how well I do.
Yeah.
And staying on the topic of Timmins Con, want to recognize, remember good old Joe and Optimus Prime, when Optimus came up here last year. He made a beautiful post stating, out of all the places Optimus has driven in North America, Timmins, out of all the cities, was his #1 most successful visit, and the top of the heap when it comes to showcases, putting smiles on people's faces, and his first trip north in Canada with Optimus.
Yeah, Joe and Optimus were awesome.
Yeah, they were.
Landon is talking about Landon's a big Leafs fan right there. So did you know that you guys lost in overtime? Is it?
No, we
won in overtime.
last night.
Oh, you
yes,
won.
yeah.
Okay.
No, we
shocked.
stayed up and watched that game. That was a good ending. It was 1-0. Took 50 shots to get the first goal, but Toronto finally got one, and then we got the job done. Good old Austin Matthews got the job done in OT.
E.T. Friday night. Is that Friday at the movies at 10:30? Only $5. E.T. at the theater. I love that.
E.T.
You remember E.T.?
Phone Home. Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Love that movie. Apparently, there's a newer version of E.T. coming out.
No, they can't remake E.T.
They can't?
No, they would never. Come on now. You can't touch a classic.
Well, apparently they're going to try.
Okay, well, I never heard anything about that rumbling, but okay, so it looks like the theater's showing E.T. on Friday at
Friday night,
10:30. Now
$5.
Is this 10:30 a.m.? Is it a date? Is it a matinee or is this an evening show?
I'm going to say it may be a morning movie, but we'll catch verification. Maybe one of the staffers from Imagine Cinemas.
Yeah, well, there we go. As Ronnie scrolls up the opposite way, he's getting excited for his mic debut tonight.
Yeah, he finally gets a mic, gets to come out here and gets to participate in movie trivia and the lines.
So
for movies.
I had a question for you, but mostly people watching. So now we're in the cold snap, and I've been clear I don't like it. How long do you let your car warm up for in the morning? And I mostly care what the audience has to say, but I'll ask you.
Okay, we are usually about a 10-15 minute warm
What's
up.
this? What's we? You and Tracy sync them
Yeah,
together?
we sync our cars
You can't
together
go
in the
5
morning.
and she goes 10. This throws everyone off for
Do
the
it
day.
about 15. I start both.
You start both.
There, yeah.
So you're about a 10 to 15.
About 10 to 15 minutes.
You're really good for the environment, right? You're just
I am
blasting
great
those emissions
for
everywhere.
The environment, yes.
How hot do you like your car? 96
nice
degrees?
and warm. No, that's about 20, 27,
right.
28 degrees.
Well,
in both cockpits.
If the ozone's breaking, blame Kinsman's 90-minute pre-start. You're rich too with that gas just burning too.
Yeah, the good old gas fumes.
Me,
Where are you?
5
You just
minutes.
scrape and get in and go.
I just don't even stop it. I used to know someone like that just let their car run all night. No, I'm 5 minutes. 5 minutes warms up your car.
5 minutes.
See, okay, so I want some answers. So Melanie says 10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Julie was saying, pardon me, Jess says 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, that's along your line there.
Start and go from Terry Lynn.
Auto start cycle. Okay, so the auto start. So that's the four. See, I do not have a car starter. Do you have a car starter?
I do not have a car starter.
Right. Tracy has one now.
Yeah,
You.
she does.
It's you.
Well, no, I start, but she does have a car starter on hers.
Terry Lynn's a start and go. Guy's 15 minutes. Well, he won the lottery. He can afford to do that. 5 to 10 minutes for Chris.
He's got the money to burn on the gas.
Everyone else is around 15 minutes.
Yeah, 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Depends.
Yeah.
Depends on how good the defrost is. Like
Okay.
in my old, it was the old Toyota I had.
Yeah.
It did not, it took eons to even break through any of the frost on the window.
Louise, I think, said start it in November and turn it off in March. That's not a bad thing. So, Phoenix, the question we're asking is, how long do you let your vehicle warm up in the morning? Now, Mark's 15 minutes, which seems to be the average, by the way.
About 15 minutes.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Do you do the opposite in the summer to get your air conditioning going too, or do you just start?
Usually depends. If it's a super hot day, I'll go out there and crank it up.
15 minutes. Oh, Melissa, if we're gonna go 2 down, 15 minutes twice at least, so 30 minutes. That's a toasty vehicle right there.
That's a toasty vehicle for Melissa. Headed into the office. My son likes to waste gas about 15 minutes from Angel.
Yeah.
Joan says, made it here. There she is.
Hello,
She's
Joan.
Joining us. She helped us out with the streamathon.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Way
Hello,
back
Joan.
at Independent, one of our sign holders, and she was reeling in the cash that day with us.
So, okay, Sarah Strong is going to say 20 minutes. Joanne's 2 minutes. Now, that's a good South Porcupine
That's a
person.
South Porcupine way.
Two minutes, looking right through the peephole to get to the Tim Hortons at 2 minutes there.
using like the your what is it? The Air Miles card or something to scrape the frost off from inside. As long as you can see.
Air conditioning is faster than heat, Carrie says. Yeah.
Oh, and ET is 10:30 p.m. Friday night. So tomorrow night, 10:30 p.m.
I like this.
Go see ET.
It's been a while since I've seen, like, I know bringing classics back to the theater is starting to come back, but I haven't seen ET yet at the theater. I've seen ET, but not at
the theater.
Yeah,
they get that the real movie experience.
Right. The car needs to be toasty warm when I get in at 7:30, or I'm cold all day. Okay, well, I'm with you. This is why I wear a jacket all day. Maybe because I'm the 5 minute. If I left my car running for an hour and 90 minutes, like you, Kinsman, I wouldn't have to wear a jacket. One cycle. Yeah, I really need. Not saying 10 minutes to heat and none for AC. Gas is expensive. Okay.
It is.
So 10 to
pretty
15.
Pretty pricey, yeah, for the gas burn.
Seat warmers.
10 minutes from Nat over at Midtown Bowl. Thanks again, Nat. We're giving away 2 of your Rockin' Bowl passes tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
Along with 2 passes to Imagine Cinemas.
Okay, so let's bring Ronnie in the chair here. So we're getting Ronnie
play this now
to turn on his mic.
Okay, turn your mic on there, Ronnie.
And come on in and bring me in the mouse there, Ronnie. My good man.
He's going to operate the show from his kneecap.
So if you're just joining us, from Nat, who always gives us a Santa Claus bag of amazing prizes, by the way.
Yeah, 2 Rockin' Bowl passes, which includes your shoe rental at Midtown Bowl.
So, but here's the kicker.
And
we are going
passes.
Come on in, Ronnie. We're going to throw in 2 movie passes for the theater, only if Mark, with the help of the audience,
can get through these 10 movie quotes.
So Ronnie,
famous lines.
Ronnie's going to read you 10 famous movie quotes one at a time, and you're going to have to guess the movie. So it's really The pressure's on here, Kinsman.
All right.
Now, is your mic on, Ronnie?
Now he's
It
going
is
to have
on.
to say
It
the
is on?
lines
It
properly.
is on.
right?
Are you going to say hi to Ronnie there, Mark?
Hi,
Or-
Rod.
That's
Got to
right.
introduce our guest here.
I'm nice and toasty in here, and he's a
Rockin'
popsicle.
Ronnie.
That's right. Did you have confidence in Mark there, Ronnie?
Well, I heard he went to only go watch his trailer. He hasn't watched a movie in months.
He only watches the trailer, yeah. Okay. Is that true? Sometimes when he's in the office with the closed door, he watches the movie for 2 minutes and he goes, I'm finished. I don't know what that means.
Are you sure?
What movie's 2 minutes?
Are you sure it's a movie?
I don't know.
If it's 2 minutes, are you sure it's a movie?
Hey, listen, when the sock's on the lock, I don't go a knock it, okay? I remember the rule. All right there. So you want to start with number 1?
We're gonna go with number 1.
All right, here we go.
May the force be with you.
Maybe. Star Wars.
Okay, doesn't even need help from the audience there. Right into the answer.
May the 4th be with you.
May the Force. So, are you confident? Because there's many different Star Wars.
Well, let's see.
movies.
Let's get the confirmation here. I'm going to say Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
What year?
He's gonna stop.
I'm going to say Star Wars for the final answer. And
You're right.
am I right?
It's Star Wars.
All right.
Okay.
So movie passes are still in.
Okay, Ronnie. What number are we on?
We're on number 2.
Now, can you say it just like they say it in the movie for number 2?
There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
I know this one. Good old classic.
Yeah, there's no place like home.
Yeah, Judy Garland would have starred in this one.
Judy Garland. Okay, so we're not.
I'm going to say The Wizard of Oz.
not the Wizard of Paws
Not
down
the Wizard
street.
of Oz. No, but the old Wicked Witch of the West feeder underneath the main desk at Wizard of Oz, if you go in there.
Yeah, well, it's E.T.
So I'm going to say Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, so love one of the best movies of.
Yeah.
What's that, Wizard of Oz?
Oh yeah,
Wizard of
it's
Oz,
a
of course.
classic. Okay, pal.
Well,
So
the first half was done in black and white and then color.
you're 2 for 2. So
Two
we're
for
off-
two.
you-
Movie
just 8
passes
more.
are still here. Let's move on.
Now, Ronnie, are you going to do any hand gestures for this one?
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'm king of the world.
You know what that is, kids?
I do know. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I do know this one.
I'm king of
King
the world.
of the world.
Right?
And again, for those in today's generation, wouldn't know the struggle of watching this with 2 VHS tapes.
The double.
The
Yeah.
double VHS.
Yeah.
Which I do have, the VHS tapes, and yes, changing the tapes is a mess.
Midway through, you have to go up in there and change the tracking and everything else.
Actually,
I'm
for
going to
the-
go Titanic.
Are you sure? Because there's a few
'Cause-
guesses here.
I'm going Titanic.
Yeah.
I just
Not
thought
Rocky. It's not
I,
Lion King.
Yeah.
I just thought the second tape was like the feature or
Okay.
the making of the movie, but it wasn't.
So when I went on my cruise, I asked one of the staff there, how many people do I'm the king of the world?
How many?
And he told me 3. I'm like, only 3? He goes, no, only 3 passengers don't do it. And there's like 3,000 passengers. If you sit by the pool, like every 90 seconds you see someone go up there, king of the world, selfie, king of the world.
I'm
Like,
the king of the world.
I want to say king of the world. I don't want that sink to. I don't want that
okay,
thing to sink.
it's
but
not
yes,
going to get any easier as we
but
move on
it's
to
Titanic.
All
I'm
right,
going to say Titanic is it.
Titanic is the
All
answer.
right, so there we go. We
Now-
are 3 for 3. Movie pass is still in.
We've warmed you up. Now we're going to give you a tough one. I don't think you're going to get this.
Okay,
No.
let's see.
Okay.
Let's see.
Corp Dim seize the day. Boys, make your lives extraordinary.
Carp Den, seize the day, boys.
Days.
Make your life extraordinary.
Ooh, now that is a
It's a
tough,
tough one.
I'm gonna take some help from the
Now,
audience.
This movie was Oscar buzz. Okay.
Okay.
And so we have some. Let's look at some
Ty
So-
Stone says Dead Poet
guesses. So
Society.
we got Dead Poets. It is a tough one. Not everything is going to be a lob ball for you here, kid.
I'm thinking maybe
But-
Dead Poet Society.
Amy says Dead Poets
Crystal
Society.
says honestly no idea.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm going to say I'm
People are
I'm
stumped
gonna
here,
go
kids.
with the majority and say Dead Poets Society. Guy's even in there with Dead Poets.
Ronnie?
Lock
It
it
is-
in.
Right
Dead
or
Poets
wrong,
Society.
Ronnie?
It is.
Yes.
It is?
It is.
He is
We're in.
he's a winner?
He's a winner.
So he's 4 for 4.
Dead Poet
See,
Society.
You're lucky you had people like Selena bail you out, because then the movie passes would have had the.
The movie passes would have had to come out of my
I would have had
pocket.
to use them to scrape my windshield with my 5-minute start.
And again, there's no expiry date on these movie passes either. So
All right,
use
Kinsman.
them anytime.
We're almost at the halfway point. This is number 5 of 10.
Number sank
Okay.
of Dees. Ready? Let's go.
All right. Elementary, dear Watson.
Elementary, my dear,
Dear
Watson.
Watson.
You should know this, Kinsman.
Yeah.
Elementary, my dear
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Yes, that's
I
right.
am thinking that is Sherlock Holmes.
Watson. Mark has an earpiece in his ear.
I don't have an earpiece
Someone's
at all.
feeding him the lines.
No. We don't have that high end of technology in this studio.
Oh, we could, yeah. It's just a hearing aid, Joanne. It's not an earpiece.
I'm going to say Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but Roddy.
It's the
we'll give-
Adventures of Sherlock, but we'll give it to you.
Yeah, it's. We call it the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, but it's in every Sherlock.
So Sherlock
Holmes.
Holmes? It's not Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom?
Yeah. It's
No.
not Indiana.
Oh, the new
Jones.
Indiana Jones and his new pack of Depends. Like
So he's
85
right.
in the new
He's
one.
You're okay.
well, we're going to give him Sherlock Holmes.
We'll give you Sherlock Holmes. Yes, of course. All right, number 6, Ronnie.
It's alive. It's alive.
You're not really animated with
It's
these.
alive.
It's alive.
Ah,
Something comes alive there.
Something
Kinsman.
comes alive.
Yes.
Which
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
say
at
this one
9 a.m.
had Vincent Price in it.
It could be. I don't. Possibly.
I'm going to say Vincent Price could have been in there.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm
Oh,
seeing there.
see.
Shanna is thinking what I'm thinking. I'm thinking Frankenstein.
Were you thinking Frankenstein?
Yeah, now you're highlighting everything. There you go. I'm going to say Frankenstein.
Yes, it's alive.
Jess, Frankenstein?
You sure it's not the Bride of Chucky?
It's not the Bride of Chucky. I'm going to go Frankenstein. Locked in for the answer.
Yep, it's Frankenstein.
Yes.
Frankenstein. Okay, so what number are we?
7.
Okay, now Ronnie, we really need like some behind this one. Okay, number 7.
Mama always says life's like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get.
You like that?
Yeah,
Was
I
it
do.
the accent that helped you out there?
It's the accent, yes. This is a Tom Hanks starring role.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say good old Forrest Gump. I don't
right.
think I need help for that one. Let's see. Forrest Gump.
Forrest
Coming in.
Gump.
Janice
Forrest
says
Gump.
Forrest Gump.
Wow,
Forrest
that-
Gump. Jane White says Forrest Gump.
We
I'm
really
going to lock
didn't-
in Forrest.
I feel like we could have went a little bit tougher with
Run, Forrest, run.
Yep.
Run, Forrest Run. So Ronnie,
It's Gumpy.
he's
He's
right.
right. It's
Forrest
Forrest
Gump.
Gump.
We're good.
What number are we at now?
We are at 8.
Okay.
Number 8. We're close to
Yeah.
fill in the role here in the void with these movie passes.
This one not bad, but then the last 2 you're gonna have to work on.
Have
it.
to work. All right.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Yeah, Mark's doing a better accent than I thought you were practicing these
I'll
accents all
be
day,
back.
Ronnie.
I'll be back.
That's it.
Now get to the job.
Okay,
Go.
Arnold Schwarzenegger at the Symphony. I'll be back.
Okay, so you,
All right.
you don't need
I'm
any
gonna
help.
say. I'm gonna say that is the Terminator.
Yeah, it's the Termy.
Terminator. I'll be back.
It's the Terminator.
Okay, fair enough. You're not looking for help. How's
Well,
break
let's
in
see
school
here.
going?
Terminator. We got Arnold Schwarzenegger. We know it's Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Terminator. Oh, look at that. Joanne says Terminator 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say all the Terminators.
Yes.
Yeah, Terminator.
Terminator's fine, but that Ronnie was looking for Terminator first one.
Arnold
All right,
Schwar-
number 9.
number 9?
I
to
don't
go?
think you're gonna get this, but most movie buffs will. This is
Yeah.
my guess. Ronnie,
What's that?
You're going to need a bigger boat.
he doesn't say it like that though.
Gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger
Gonna
boat.
need a bigger boat.
Do you know
I'm
this
gonna
one?
say I do know this one.
Really?
I do. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're gonna need a bigger boat.
I'm gonna say this is Jaws.
Oh,
This
I
is
capital
Jaws.
J. There we go. We got
You-
Jason Dennis saying Jaws.
did
Jaws,
get it.
Jaws,
Jaws.
Jaws.
I thought for sure You would have got stump on this one. Now, Ronnie did it in some weird accent to throw you off, I guess.
Need a bigger boat.
Was that intentional, Ronnie?
Yeah, we're going to need
I
a
think
bigger
we're going to
boat.
need a bigger boat, and the cigarette's hanging out of the side of his mouth. When he says
Ronnie's
that.
still doing his. That's Forrest Gump in Jaws. That was Ronnie.
All right, we're one away from movie passes and a clean sweep again. Someone's going to win
Yeah.
2 Rock and Bowl passes. Get to use that at Midtown Bowl, and hopefully, if I can get the next question right here, 2
It couldn't
passes
be
to
worse than
Cinemas.
Sharks in the Corner or whatever that movie is.
Okay, Ronnie, number 10.
All right, number 10. Here, look. Here's Here's looking at you, kid.
Here's looking at you, kid. Now,
Now, this is a tough. This is a tough
Yes.
one. Yes.
here's
looking
looking
at you, kid. Here's
All
looking
right?
at you,
So,
kid.
this movie is on many lists is listed as the number 1 movie of all time. I don't agree. It's in probably the top 10,
Okay.
but it's definitely listed as the number
say-
1 movie. Many lists.
Say it again.
Here's
Looking at
Here's looking at you, kid.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
seeing
getting-
some Casablancas on there. Casablanca.
Nothing getting past these
Casablanca.
guys.
Nothing gets there.
Casablanca.
You-
I'm gonna go with the Casablancas and say, are we in with the Casablanca?
You're in with the Casablanca.
Yeah.
Casablanca.
Clean
All right.
sweep.
clean sweep.
10 for 10.
All right, Ronnie. You did a good job.
Now you get to turn the
Well,
mic
then
up.
he proved me wrong. Then him watching his own trailers and going home,
Yeah.
which is good.
Watching his own trailers.
And then going home, he's like, "That's it. That's the best movie I've ever seen."
Are you saying Mark goes to the theater, watches the trailer, and
just
then
goes
leaves?
home.
That's it.
Doesn't even stay for the popcorn?
Well, I stay for the popcorn. When I picked up these passes, they were just brewing the fresh batch for tonight. Boy, it makes you just want to go and
And you know
buy
what?
the bags of it.
Some people just go pick up the popcorn and go home.
A lot of people do.
And it is true. I've seen people
During movie time, they
ask
go to the
for the
concessions
popcorn.
and go out. Yeah.
Okay,
and,
Ron, I have more pressing questions. So it's the first time we had you on live since the engagement.
Yeah,
So how are things?
good.
How are things? Now tell us, did you get down on a knee? Did you ask straight up? Walk us through all the private details
Yeah.
publicly.
I was nervous at first, so I said, "I'm sorry, but I can't get on one knee. You're gonna have to help me up."
Okay.
But no, it was perfectly fine. She said I don't have to get on the that's fine. After she said yes, but everything is going good. Almost 2 weeks engaged and couldn't be happier.
Still going. Now, do you have a date set in mind here?
Don't rush the man there, kid. I'm enjoying
We
his
don't.
engagement.
I don't know. Depends on the other family what they want to do.
But more about the thing. So you went right in for it. You're a little bit nervous. You asked. Were you worried about a yes or no?
I was. That's the thing. I didn't want to get on one knee and get no, and then having to crawl away.
So you could have got down on the knee, but you chose, just in case you got the no, then you would have to stand up or you'd have to crawl away.
He was compromised.
He did it
Yeah.
in his
Well,
own way.
it's got to be a nervy.
But in order to
thing
get
do.
the other families, I did have to go on one knee and do it in front of them.
Okay, whoa. So you redid it
Yes, I redid it with with the other family.
with her family,
Yeah,
and then you got down on the knee. Now,
and they all said yes.
the whole family said yes.
Yes.
That's why you got to be accepted by the family.
Yeah.
That's it.
It wouldn't have been good if she said yes in front of your family, then no in front of hers. That would have turned you for a loop there, Ronnie.
Well, both are very accepted. Both.
There's no right way to do it, my good man. You do it the way that you want to do it. Joanne says, my hubby asked my mom.
My mom.
So
Hey,
did you ask any family members first? A dad, a mom, an aunt?
I asked her dad, or I would have been doomed.
Okay, you did?
Yeah, and he
the
said
da-
yes.
The dad approved?
Yeah.
That's a,
I warmed them up with a
That's
couple
the
of.
classy move.
I
to
warmed
do.
them up with a good dad joke, better than Mark's dad jokes.
Well, tell us the joke. Do you remember it?
No, actually, I don't.
Oh, yeah.
It was along the line of I know you don't want to give your daughter away, but she's mine now.
Oh wow,
Nice.
That's okay. If that was my daughter, you would have got a black eye.
No, he like, he laughed. I said, no. I said, you know
Yeah.
what?
No, that's
We're all gonna hang out and
now.
have a good time.
Are you going to invite Mark and I to be groomsmen at some point
Uh,
when we get there?
We're going to stream it.
He's still.
they're gonna stream it.
He's still. Yeah, we're more streaming men. We're not groomsmen. We're streaming. Ronnie has a lot of friends though.
We're
pal.
these streams.
Yeah,
men.
that's right.
Yes.
Ronnie has. Remember that come pay evaluation day, we weren't invited to be groomsmen. Put that in your note.
Yeah. You guys will be. You guys will be. You guys would fit right in.
Good for you, Ronnie. So you popped it right before Christmas.
Yeah.
And you got the yes.
good
Now you know
Christmas,
what
good
you
New
do,
Year's.
Ronnie. Just enjoy the engagement.
Yep.
You know, don't get into the stress of
No.
everything. Enjoy it and treat her like a queen.
Oh, she is treated like a queen.
That's right, pal. Good for you.
Because as you can see, I'll go show on the camera.
Well, what do you got there?
Engagement band.
Oh, you have an engagement band.
Engagement band.
Well, that's nice.
That's where
If
you're
I
And,
could take it off.
Well, you can put down the piece of paper here, pal.
Yeah, you're.
Hey,
So-
you may have to go show that. So Ronnie's going to show an engagement band that they purchased. Now, I assume that Melissa has one.
She has one that's at my place. It says
Oh, wow.
his king.
Pull that
Oh,
back
pull
a
it
little
back
bit,
a bit.
Ronnie.
Here
It says her king
Her king.
No, bring it
and
back in a
his
bit.
All right.
queen.
we get it. Okay. Well, congratulations. So
Yeah,
you're
congrats.
wearing that. I love the band. Yeah. Now, that's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. You
That's
gotta
right.
you gotta spoil her, keep her
Yeah.
happy, or you're doomed. If the credit card is not in her hand, she'll tell you every day, "Why am I not getting anything?"
Wow, that's dark.
But no, it's not true. But no, she's actually quite good. She's quite good. I do spoil her. You know, that's just my.
You know, before I proposed to Terry, Mark made me ask him for permission.
Yeah.
If I can have a couple
did
days off.
not. A couple
He
days
says
off.
that's kinsman tradition. He tricked me, Ronnie.
I won't let go. I won't let go. I won't let go. I got it.